Go ahead and click for everybody here. Hello, welcome in everybody. Hello, welcome in. Happy Sunday morning. Thank you all for being here. If you all have that prompt up there for recording, we will be recording for our session today and our time for today to allow for other students here to also grab the same great information we have presented for you today. So while some people are going to come in here, I'll give it a couple more seconds here, and then I'm going to go ahead and gear up my shared screen for all of you. Start off our presentation today. Okay. Well, hello everybody again. If you have any questions, feel free to utilize the chat. You can come off of mute as well to ask us any questions. You can use your reactions during our session today. Olivia and I love to see our reactions, so use them. Be as interactive as we can throughout our session. So feel free to come off of mute, come off camera, whatever you're feeling like today and this morning. So again, switch to our first slide here. Oh, there we go. So thank you all for being here. We are the recreational therapy department, and we're here to talk about the well, our nice little housing here, and the recreational therapy department programs and what we do. But before we start off here, I wanted to start off by having a land acknowledgement for the Miwok and the Nessanon people. What that is, it's a formal statement that recognizes and respects Indigenous peoples as traditional stewards of this land and the enduring relationship that exists between Indigenous people and their traditional territories. The history of Sacramento area is so rich in history and heritage and culture, and this area was and is still the tribal land of the Nessanon and Miwok people. Why we're bringing this up? Because our department strives for inclusion, and inclusion is so multifaceted and so multidimensional that includes many different areas. And so this is why we want to bring this to your attention, to bring that acknowledgement. So let's get on to it. I'm gonna throw it over to Olivia to talk about who we are.
Hello and welcome. Good morning, all. My name is Olivia Gook. My pronouns are she, her, they, them. And I have worked in many different facets of campus recreation, community recreation, the clinical field, providing recreation and leisure services, and I've even worked in corrections. A fun fact about me is that when I was in my undergrad, I went to clown school and graduated because that was one way that I helped myself pay for college. So I did some fun gigs, and so it was a great way to make money. But so I always like to share that one out. But now let me pass it over to Justin to tell you a little bit about who he is.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Justin Chong. I'm the recreational therapy intern, and I work alongside Olivia here at the recreational therapy department. I'm a recreational therapy student, and I'm finishing up this spring, so I'm excited. I'm also sad to be leaving Olivia here, but well, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite leisure activities, which is building custom mechanical keyboards and computers. So, leisure activities, everybody has their own unique leisure activities. So if you want to share with us in the chat, feel free to do so. We'd love to hear about all leisure activities you're all doing. And if this is a new field, we can continue to talk about this later on. So let's talk about what is the well? Well, the well is Sacramento State's campus recreation center for inclusive and specialized recreation. Our mission as the well is lifetime wellness through collaboration, education, and innovation. The well is part of Union Well Inc., which is a proud member of Sacramento State's Division of Student Affairs. Union Well Inc. exists for the benefits of students, offering a welcoming environment in which students, faculty, staff, and alumni may participate in campus life. In addition to attracting the greater community and educational, cultural, social experiences at Sac State, we want to foster personal growth, encourage social interaction, and providing opportunities to develop your leadership skills. So I wanted to ask all of you, why did the gym close? You can put in your guess here in the chat. You can come off and mute if you like.
Oh, you're fine, Taylor. Any takers? Why did the gym close?
That's
COVID.
also a good point. Yep. But the gym closed because it just didn't work out. So that's my only joke for today. Hope you all stay in here. Yes.
Didn't
Hey,
scare him
Caleb.
off.
Yes, writing, music, and reading does count as leisure activity. That's amazing that you do that. That's so cool. I wish I had the creativity in my head to do that. But thank you for sharing that.
There.
And so, moving on, where is the well? So, here is the map on the left here of our campus. The well is located right next to our football stadium called Hornet Stadium. It's on the south end of our campus. It's located next to our parking structure 3, the football stadium, and right behind Tahoe Hall right here. For those of you that have not gotten a chance, but will get the chance, I hope soon to be on our beautiful campus here. So much greenery, so much nature engagement opportunities here on our campus. And so, here at the Well, we use the model of 7 dimensions of wellness. The Well offers a variety of programs, services, and opportunities for students, faculty, and staff to enhance themselves in each of these dimensions of wellness. These dimensions are intellectual, emotional, environmental, physical, career, financial, spiritual, and social cultural. These are our dimensions of wellness. And if you'd like to learn more, feel free to visit us at the Well's website, thewell.com. We will have the exact website up for you later in the presentation. And so, what does the Well offer? Well, our various departments include intramural sports, informal recreation, of course, us, equipment rental and equipment checkout. We have an amazing climbing wall here inside of our facility that has daily routes that changes. We have an on-campus pool that you can have open free lap swim at. We have fitness, various fitness equipment, free open an open gym. We have personal trainers, as well as professional development. If you want to learn more or interested in the field of physical fitness, or even recreational therapy or customer service. The Well offers an amazing staff and professional development opportunity for staff to develop their selves and leadership skills, develop their customer service skills, and organizational skills. So, and also I'm gonna say thank you all for coming on camera. Just want to take notes back. And so, what is our department? Well, our department strives to provide recreational opportunities for campus and community members of all abilities and backgrounds by implementing and facilitating inclusive and specialized recreational opportunities as well as leisure opportunities. Our field is therapeutic recreation. Our practice is recreational therapy, and recreational therapists such as Olivia are the practitioners. She is a certified therapeutic recreational specialist, which is a qualified provider of service, which I'm hoping to get to there in a couple months here. So
You will get there.
I will
He's
get
gonna
there.
do it, y'all. I'm speaking it into existence. It's happening.
Thank you, thank you. Kind
See, they
words.
agree. They agree.
Okay. So we offer our programs, we offer they're free, informal, inclusive, adaptive, and we also offer a volunteer experience to work under Olivia to learn all these skills that she utilizes and that you can practice in your daily life as well. All great skills to have in your experience. And so one of our programs that we offer is individual recreational therapy sessions, working with alongside Olivia, who's a nationally certified recreational therapist in developing and achieving your individualized wellness goals. So you'll be working with her as well as the future recreational therapy intern in developing your leisure wellness goals. If this is something new to you, self-care is new, or wellness, leisure is new, or recreation is new, you can work with our department to figure that out. We're here as a resource for your students. This is all free. It's flexible. We will keep in touch with you, provide various resources, and grow in each of the 7 dimensions of wellness. One of our other programs that we offer is our semester prep workshops. as college is a very daunting task and that it's voluntary. You're working to enhance your intellectual dimension of wellness by attending college. So we want to help you and assist you in gaining the skills needed to skillfully balance your time at Sacramento State, as well as creating a sense of balance in your semester, work, and life. Not only gaining the skills to balance your classes, your workload, but also making sure that you all have enough time for your self-care, your leisure, your recreation, and your social activities, because that's a big part of being a college student and being on a campus that has so many things going on. Yes. I'm glad you're coming out to it. Come on and see us in the fall. It's gonna be fun. One of our other programs that we offer is outdoor wellness. This Our offerings will rotate between mindfulness practices, nature engagement practices, because our campus is filled with so many trees. Not a lot of trees, they are all numbered. Fun fact, all of our trees at Sac State are numbered. They have a little metal tag on them. There is a little game where you have to find the tree that has the number one tag. It does exist. I can't tell you where it is because I've never found it. I know I've been told about it, but when you get the chance to come on campus, look for that tree. It's gonna be a challenge though. But I digress. Coming back here, building a community by connecting through easy to learn, easy to access practice for developing healthy stress reduction habits because college is stressful and we want to be mindful of that. And inclusive fitness sessions here will support you enhancing your physical wellness through movement. So if physical fitness is something that is new to you and you're not sure where to start off, and we understand fitness and working out the gym can be challenging or daunting. We're here to help you with that by supporting you in providing these sessions that are suitable for all fitness levels and abilities. Sometimes fitness classes may be intermediate and you're not sure where you're at. Well, we're here to help you get started with that. So come on and visit us through that. And you can also take these movements throughout your day and your own practice to do at home to enhance your self-care as part of your self-care routine. One of our other programs that we love here that I've always personally enjoyed as a student is our weekly Unified All-in Recreation. This allows Hornets or future students as yourself to give back to local school districts by supporting purposeful, goal-oriented recreation and leisure opportunities to encourage social, emotional learning for students with disabilities from two Sacramento school districts. Also, if you're interested in working with organizations such as Special Olympics, we this program is partnered with Special Olympics of Northern California, and so that's a great avenue to explore if that's something you're very interested in. So I'm gonna toss it over to Olivia to give a little small tidbit of what her experience has been like working with this program. Fun fact is that she developed all of this as a student. Just had to toot her horn there.
Oh, thanks, Justin. So oh gosh, it's probably been over 6 years ago. That's when I was in my undergrad at Sac State, and we didn't have a inclusive program. And I was in the rec therapy department and I was learning about inclusive recreation where individuals with and without disabilities would come together, individuals of all different backgrounds would come together. And I wasn't seeing that on campus. And so I started asking questions, and that led into the development of All in Recreation, which then just exploded and grew. Obviously, I graduated and moved on, but I left a project, my senior project with them, and I asked them to create a rec therapy department because it'd be beneficial to the campus. And I guess they believed me because, 5 years later, this position opened up for a full time rec therapist, and we're the only in campus recreation nationwide. Um, I hope that changes because I would love to see more of us out there in campus rec. But that was amazing for me to come back and come full circle and be able to do more programs like this, where I get to work with students to teach them how to work with individuals with disabilities for their future, just for life in general. So one of my favorite programs, I absolutely love it. I can't wait for us to get back in person for this program because it's just so amazing, but we're still able to do this in a virtual capacity too. So, if you are interested and you want to learn more about working with individuals with disabilities or just recreation in yourself or for yourself, this is an awesome program. Would love to see all y'all there. Back to you, Justin.
Well, thank you, Olivia. Yes, just throwing in there too. I originally volunteered in this program as well. Loved it ever since. Working with it now, developing our weekly sessions from it, and I always have fun. We're always having fun. It's an amazing group to have fun with, regardless of an in-person or virtual space. So I hope that all of you can continue and come experience it because it's a great opportunity to develop those skills and connections with other members of the community. And
Justin,
so
I'm going
going,
to interject real quick. We had a question, and the question was, is this mindfulness meditation? And yes, we are going to move into that. But because all of you we were told that you all are coming into Sac State and are new to the campus, we wanted to give you some information before we dive in. But we promise we are going to get to that content too. Thanks for asking the question. It was a good
yes,
question.
thank you for asking that question. And so, talking about our next program, mindfulness, enhancing your emotional, spiritual, and physical wellness through various mindfulness practices. Mindfulness, for those of you that may not know or would like a refresher, focuses on the observation of your thoughts, your emotions, and the state of your body because that's important, especially when in college. There's so many different things that happen. Life happens, school happens, work happens, everything happens. Everything's just like a tornado that goes through your head. And mindfulness can help you reel that in and organize all your thoughts, reduce your stress levels, reduce uh, refresh your mind because burnout is also real. So moving on to our little small activity here is we want to start off mindfulness. So we're going to start with finding a comfortable position for all of you, whether it be in a chair, be in your favorite space on your bed or on the floor, cross-legged, however you want to sit. Get in that. I'm going to give you a couple 2 minutes here to find that comfortable position for all of you. And once you are all settled down, go ahead and place whatever you feel comfortable with, your left hand or your right hand, right on the stomach area, right here on the belly, chest and belly, right here. You can also optionally close your eyes or leave your eyes open for this option, but bringing your attention to just how your breath is right now, noticing how long. Olivia here is giving us a great demonstration of how that's going to look for her. Just bring attention to how the air is entering in through your nose, how long your breath is, and just stick with it for 5 breaths. What is your natural rhythm like? I want you to think about also, are you breathing with your chest, breathing in with your belly? What is that experience? So as we come here, with your hand on your belly right here, after you inhale, I really want you to try expanding that belly, really getting that belly breathing in or diaphragm breathing, expanding the belly as much as you can, not so much your chest, but your belly area, and then exhaling. And we're gonna try that for about 10. Try that out for about 10 to 15 breaths. And if you're like Justin, I'm a little confused on what's happening. That's okay. This is all a practice. So just bringing that attention, trying out that practice, okay?
Nice. I'll count it off. I'll start my inhale with 1, 2, 3. Exhale. And that's 1. Inhale. Exhale. Really empty it out. And on this inhale, consider filling your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale completely. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our third breath. Inhale. Exhale. You might start to notice that you are able to elongate your inhales, and that's a beautiful place to be in. Exhale. Empty it out. Inhale. Filling the belly up. Exhale. Release and let something go. For these next few breaths, I want you to think about how the sensation of your body feels as you inhale, breathing air into your body. Exhale, releasing what you do not need any longer. And just notice, how does it feel to breathe in this moment, to slow down, to relax, to just focus on yourself? Inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. As you inhale, think about bringing love, light, positivity into your body. And as you exhale, consider releasing something positive back out into the world. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. On this next breath that you're going to take on your inhale, fill up as much as you can. Really fill up every part of your lungs, all the way into your diaphragm. And as you exhale, try out lion's breath, where you stick your tongue out and make an audible exhale. You all are on mute, so don't worry about how you sound. Just let it go. Inhale. Exhale, tongue out, really release all that energy. Nice job. Lion's breath is a great one to release a lot of stress or anxiety or pressure. It's a great one to really let go of some energy if it's hard to pay attention to just your breath. It's such a good one to feel, really feel yourself letting go of anything. Inhale. Exhale. Now start to bring your attention just back into your body. It might be wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, relaxing your jaw, whatever it might be. As you inhale, exhale, starting to come back. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. If you still have your arms or your hands near your belly and your chest, go ahead and release them and shake them out. And let that go. Nice job, everyone. So you all just completed some deep breathing practices. This is just one style amongst the many different styles of breath work, mindfulness, meditation, and this is one style that we go over constantly in our classes and our groups. Because we have a lot of time, I would love to introduce to you all a different technique, which is called progressive muscle relaxation. But I wanted to see if there was any questions. Oh, oh, thanks, love. That's so kind of you. Love said in the chat, you have some calming yoga instructor voice. Oh my God. I have to go, but this was a great session. Thank you so much for coming in, love. Appreciate your time. And then Taylor, I usually meditate in the morning, but I haven't in a while. This reminded me that I need to start doing it again. Thank you guys. Oh, yes, it is so important, which is why we were like, let's take a morning session and do some of this. If there's any other questions about belly breathing or lion's breath, please don't hesitate to put it in the chat. I would love to answer any of those questions. But if there isn't, I would love to take you all through a short progressive muscle relaxation. I apologize. My dog is leaving the room. My other coworker. She wasn't relaxed enough. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so for progressive muscle relaxation, we're going to do some deep breathing. Hopefully you got into a nice pattern. Yes, grab some water. I'm going to grab some too. And what you want to do is you want to find a comfortable seat. If your legs are crossed, I really recommend uncrossing them and touching them to the ground or to a step. Something, having contact with something on your bottoms of your feet is nice and helpful. Or you can completely lay prone on your back and that will work out too. Either one is totally fine. Just the important thing is to get comfortable and to feel like you can really let yourself go and relax. Our practice will take around 10-ish minutes or so. This is a really short practice, but of course you can find longer ones, and we can definitely direct you to that information, or you can come to one of our mindfulness classes and take a much longer progressive muscle relaxation trip or journey with us. If you have to go, no worries. We appreciate you. I know it's getting to 11:30, so I just wanted to give those some time. We'll get started right at 11:30 for our progressive muscle relaxation. Before I really get into it, I like to roll my wrists out and just relax a little bit, roll my shoulders, and then I like to settle into my space and where I'm going to sit. So I'm adjusting my seat a little bit, rolling out my shoulders. And then once you've settled in, begin to simply notice your breath. So very similar to our deep breathing practices, just noticing your breath and connecting in with you. As you all are starting to notice the pattern of your breath, you might find that you naturally start to soften your breath, and that's beautiful. As you soften your breath and you're noticing it, what you're doing is you're noticing you and recognizing yourself. Oftentimes, we spend a lot of time putting energy out into the world, and sometimes we forget to bring that energy back in. And so what this allows us to do is to pull back in and come back to ourselves. So now that you've noticed your breath, I invite you to close your eyes and really start to focus in on how your body feels. Simply notice. As you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling, bring your attention to your toes. How do your toes feel? What do you notice? Nothing is right or wrong. It just simply is. As you inhale, I want you to spread your toes. Spread them wide. And as you exhale, release and let them relax. And on your next inhale, just simply notice, how does that feel? Inhale, exhale, Now we're going to journey up our legs to our calf muscles. And I want you to simply notice your calves. How do they feel? What is their experience? Inhale. Exhale. On this next inhale, I want you to spread your toes and flex your calves. As you inhale, feel that sensation. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Now you should start to feel your body even more as you bring your awareness to your thighs, or your quads, or your hamstrings. Our legs do a lot of work for us every day, even if it's just the slightest movement. That's our body serving us. So simply recognize how they feel in this moment. Inhale, exhale. On this next inhale, I want you to begin to flex your quads or your thighs. As you're doing that, you might flex your calves, you might spread your toes, creating a full body experience within your legs as you're simply noticing. As you inhale and then exhale, release, relax, let it go. Feel your muscles melt as you inhale and exhale. Just notice, how does your body feel in this moment? Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. And now bring your awareness to your belly. Sometimes it helps if you place your hand on your belly. And sometimes you're able to do it with just your awareness. But bring the attention to your belly. As you inhale, expand that belly. And then as you exhale, contract. And now hold that contraction and simply feel what it feels like to contract your ab muscles, to contract your belly, to feel your lower back strengthen. As you inhale, exhale, release and let it go. Relax a little bit deeper now. How does that feel? What is your body saying? Inhale, exhale. On this next inhale, we're going to travel up into our shoulders and our chest. As I'm traveling up, I'm just going to simply lightly touch my shoulders as I bring awareness to them, as I bring awareness to my chest. As I inhale and exhale. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder muscles, squeeze the abdomen, contract the thighs, contract the calves, the toes. As you're holding this, inhale, exhale, release and let it completely go. Melt even further. Your muscles are starting to relax away from the bones. You're starting to notice that you have the power to relax your own body, to release tension, to release stress at any time. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful work. Now that you have brought in your awareness all the way to your shoulders, we're going to extend that awareness out to our arms, all the way down to our fingers. By opening the hands as you inhale, spreading the fingertips. Exhale, relax and release them down by your sides. Inhale, exhale, release and let something else go. Good job. Now we're going to bring your awareness to your neck. As you inhale, how does your neck feel? It does a lot of work for you, holding up your head all day, sometimes late through the night if you have a late night too. So how does your neck feel? As you put one ear to one shoulder and back to the other side, noticing your muscles stretch and release. As you inhale, exhale, roll your neck to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, roll it back to the other side. Beautiful job. And now we're going to bring our awareness to our face, our jaw, the roof of our mouth. As we inhale, simply notice, how does your face feel? And exhale, see if you can relax your jaw, loosen your jaw. Take the tongue to the roof of the mouth as you inhale and exhale. And for this last one, have a little fun with me. You're going to inhale and you're going to make the scrunchiest face you can, as weird as you can. And I'm on camera and I'm recorded. It's okay. We're doing this together. Breathe in. Make that face. Exhale. Release and let it go. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, make that face, scrunch it up, tighten it, smile. Exhale, relax and let it go. And on your next inhale, I want you to focus on, how does your body feel? Have you been able to relax a little bit deeper? Did you notice something different that you hadn't noticed before? Inhale. Exhale. Release. On this next inhale, we're going to start to wake the body back up, bring awareness back to our fingertips, our shoulders, our necks, our toes even. Blink those eyes open if you have not already. And come on back into your day, your present moment. Great job, y'all. You all just did a very quick, abridged, progressive muscle relaxation. Yes, applause to all of you, because you did it. You carved out this time for yourself. This is one of my favorite tools to use. I highly recommend this to every single student, especially if you maybe have a test the next day that you're a little bit worried about, midterms, papers, finals. I mean, you name it. This is a perfect activity. It only took us 10 minutes to just get ourselves regrounded and ready to take on whatever it is. I see in the chat someone said that they're ready to go to sleep. Yes, this is a perfect one to do before bedtime. Some people actually like to start their mornings with this relaxation technique. I'm one that likes to do it before bed too, because it really gets me ready to pass out as soon as my head hits the pillow. So this is a great tool for you all to use. Again, if you all find that, you know what, I want a little bit more of this, we have classes. You're more than welcome to set up one-to-one sessions with us. These are techniques that we like to work with anybody that comes in that really wants to work on their emotional dimension of wellness, their spiritual dimension of wellness, and hey, even the physical, because sometimes you have to slow down and notice what's happening in your body to see any type of improvement or really know what direction to go with next. So that's been a lot of talking for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up if anybody has any questions or comments. Oh, and there is one question in the chat. Will you all be back on campus in the fall? And for right now, we are looking to populate the campus in fall. We are really trying to. So there's a bunch of different steps that have to take place. We are waiting for approval from the president's office to ensure what programs can come back onto campus. But if we're not physically, like our department, if we are not physically on campus, we will be virtual. But we do have some departments that have been approved to come back onto campus. So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. Are there any other questions that you all may have? I'm looking at my second screen. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. I have two screens here, so if I'm looking away, I'm looking at the chat.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you. That was so great. I usually always do yoga at night, and this literally felt like I was at nighttime doing my yoga. It was so great, so peaceful. So, do you guys have like Zoom classes right now, or?
Yes, we do. Great question. So right now we have Zoom classes going on. So we have Zoom fitness classes from our fitness department. Our department, the rec therapy department, is doing Zoom right now too. We have meditation, inclusive fitness. We do have one in-person session coming up, which is our outdoor wellness program. I linked that into our chat, and we will be on campus in the beautiful Arboretum. The president approved us to come on campus for that. But as for the fall, we're hoping to pull a lot more of our programs back onto campus to hopefully be able to get most of you all there in person.
That's so great. So, do you guys just stay on campus, or do you guys go out like in like nature and stuff, or do you guys just stay at school?
All of the above. So on our campus, we are so lucky. The American River is right there. So it's called Alumni Grove. And we have taken meditation, yoga, you name it, really, like even Tai Chi out to the American River as well. And then we also are so lucky to have an arboretum on campus, which is like one of the best. Yeah, he's going to the picture. I think go back to outdoor wellness. There we go. So literally it's even, so this picture right here is close to the arboretum, but as you can see, it starts to get more dense with trees and almost like this forest, like, oh, actually Justin, his background is in the arboretum.
Oh, cool.
So there's a lot of different plant life there. It's super, it's like a paradise on campus. I don't know how to describe it even, but it's almost like you're not in downtown, like you're in the forest. It feels like that's as best as I can explain it. But that is a beautiful place where we often do these practices, and it's pretty quiet there too.
Okay, got
Good
it.
question.
That's cool then. I would love to go to your the little session that you guys are gonna have. I'm actually in LA right now. I live here. So once I move out there, once I move out there, I'll definitely, hopefully you guys are open, like in-person classes, because this was really nice. It's just such my type of thing, so I loved it. It was really nice. Thank you.
Yay! Well, thank you so much for being here and coming. Honestly, if we're still not in person fully, we'll have some type of virtual option available. So please come hang out with us. I love the virtual spaces. I'm a people person, so even like the tiny technology screen, that helps me in this time. So thanks for being here. Are there any other questions? Did anyone grow up here in Sac? I did. I love it. Samesies, yep. What high school did you go to?
I'm homeschooled, so I just meet with the teacher like once a month, or once a week. Sorry, once a week. So
that's nice. That's awesome.
You might have heard of like the site. It's Heritage Peak Charter School, but probably not.
That sounds familiar. Is that, what area is that in? What town?
Well, there's 4 different sites. So there's one in West Sac. There used to be one in Broadway. There's one in Elk Grove.
I think the Elk Grove one is the one I knew of.
That one, I knew it was there before I even started going. But yeah.
Well, this all brings us to our time. So Justin and I, we can hang out for a little bit longer and answer any questions that anybody may have. But that wraps up all of our content that we have. Super thankful that y'all showed up. Y'all stayed the whole time. Really appreciate it. And especially thanks to those that came on camera. It's awesome to see another human on the other side of this thing. So really appreciate it. Hope you all have an awesome weekend. And please connect with us. We will be here, okay? Either if it's virtual or in person, say hello. Other than that, anybody that is taken off, have a great rest of your day. Looking for the chat.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Enjoy LA.
Thank you. Oh, I will.
That's a wrap. Let's end.